when will gold pull back? We are seeing gold trading on all-time highs again. 2,600, well, the time I looked at it, it was $2,622, $2,663. So it may just move up again or may just move down. So yes, gold has been rallying so strong in the last couple of weeks, especially the last 2 weeks. We've seen gold prices rallying more than 2 to 3%, and hitting all-time highs after all-time highs and all-time highs. So the big question comes to mind, right? When will gold pull back? So stay with me until the end of this video that you will understand why gold is going so high and not even pulling back a little cent, okay? But before, guys, please subscribe to the channel, give us a thumbs up, and share this content with a friend. If you don't know, the majority of people that watch our videos are not yet subscribed to the channel. I mean, come on, you come here, you watch good content, at least subscribe to the channel. It won't cost you anything and it will make us much happier, you know, to be delivering content to everyone. Free content, good quality. Look at the studio, the camera, good quality, right? Everyone gets happiness. All right, so we've seen gold, as I just mentioned it, going so much high, and we need to understand a little bit of things of why and how did that happen. Well, first of all, we need to know why that happened, why gold went so high that some people missed the boat and they're trying to short at the moment, and they're getting stuck, and then they're getting stuck again, and they're getting stuck. That may be you, all right? Some people may be longing it and then be so happy, but thinking at the, you know, the bottom of the mind, like the back of the mind, like, what about if I don't take profit on this position? At least a partial, at least something I need to take profit, because what about if it just pulls back and I don't even get a chance to make some profit on that? So we need to understand, first of all, gold, or XAU USD, gold backed with the US dollar, is a commodity and has always been a safe haven asset, okay? Because it's something you can touch. So let's say this microphone, I can touch this microphone, okay? It's an asset for myself. It's not a liability. I don't have to pay monthly installments, and this don't depreciate. This will, well, of course this does, but this is just an example. Imagine if it's a little bit of gold. I would be so rich if I had that much of gold at the moment. It's probably maybe less than 100 grams or something. It would cost me, right, around $1,000 for this little thing, more, right? Much more, right, Dave? Much more than that, yeah. Yeah. Anyways, so imagine that you have a gold like this on your hands 5 years ago, right? This little thing wouldn't change on size, but the gold price would change, and therefore this little thing would make the same amount, that would be the same size, but it would cost much more, okay? So this is an asset, not a liability, not a depreciation sort of asset, okay? Like a car. The car is a depreciated asset. Every year, the brands release new cars, and therefore that car becomes cheaper and cheaper and cheaper. A 2005 car compared to a 2024 car, it's much cheaper, right? Technologies and etc. etc. Anyways, we're not here to talk about cars, we talk about gold. So coming back, that was just a little example. Gold has been going up because people are demanding it, especially right now when we see the battle of the central banks around the globe. So we've seen the ECB, the Bank of Japan. Just today, elections on Japan, all right? No results yet, and therefore making Japanese yen very weak. Because why? People are not willing to touch it because it seems, oh, what's going on? No one knows, so let's just leave it aside. I don't want to put my money where I don't know what's going on, right? Same thing goes for the FMC, USA elections, and RBA, RBNZ, every central bank, they have different monetary policies going on at the moment. So people that are usually buying US dollars to protect themselves from the market. Therefore, the US dollar is a asset, okay? Is a safe haven, same as the gold, Japanese yen, euro, and Canadian dollar. But gold has a particular thing. Whenever these central banks around the globe, come up with an idea, they came up with the Basel III Act that makes 70% of the reserve of the central banks has to be in gold. Therefore, majority of the banks around the globe, majority of the central banks around the globe didn't have that much of gold in reserve. So therefore they had to go and buy physical gold, buy paper gold, buy futures on gold, and therefore the gold has always increased. So the demand of the gold is increasing, therefore the prices is increasing. But why the demand of the gold is increasing? Because of fear. All right, when fear is on the market, when people are feared of something huge is going to happen, let's say a recession on the USA, the central bank's cutting 150 basis points in one quarter, like this is what everyone is expecting from the FMC in the next quarter 4, 2024, the next year, the last quarter of the year. Therefore, they take the money out of this USA, let's say, the US dollars, and move to a safe asset, a safe haven, like the gold prices, as we've seen going huge upwards, okay? So this is the reason why gold is going up so quickly at the moment, okay? Now, how did that happen? Well, we've seen more into a technical perspective, a breakthrough consolidation on a all-time highs of the gold. Usually, I always see these as a consolidation on the all-time high looking to break to the top. And if it breaks to the top, all-time highs always go very, very quick to other prices. Now, some people come and say, but every time gold comes and hit all-time high, it does a pullback. When will that happen? In my opinion, that won't happen very, very soon. We may see another week or so of gold prices going up, and maybe into 2 to 3 weeks, next month, October, we may see a pullback on gold to the prices of where that consolidation was happening, around $2,400, okay? So I'm looking at maybe a pullback to 2.4K onto gold in the next month or so. Now, there is plenty of opportunities, and we do offer gold trading with a very competitive spreads here at ACY Securities. So if you haven't yet opened up your account, please do it so by clicking the link into the description. Guys, thank you so much. I hope to see you in the next video. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.